All right, we'll go ahead and get started with the Notre Dame press conference with head coach Sean Stifler and pitcher Jack Riddell. Coach, if you get things started with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions from the audience.
Great baseball game. Irish win. You watch the first two games. I think the tournament deserved one of those. My guy to my right is, him again. Clemson is as talented of a group. Those arms, we knew today coming in that because of the single elimination format, there was going to be nothing but power arms coming in. The top end of their bullpen we were going to see them very quickly. I thought we did a great job with Sharman. Obviously, everybody was scoring on home runs, but the game was won by a dirt ball read by Mark Catrani, a ground ball to the right side by Noah Coy, and a sac fly by Dylan Passo. And so on a day where home runs kind of were the offensive thing to talk about, the just some situational baseball gave us that that insurance run. Jack was Jack. I don't know if there's anybody else that came back on 5 days after him pitching in Pittsburgh. He goes short rests on 6 days and then comes back on 5 days. And so, thank you. And so bullpen was great, and great ball game, and just proud of our group. Really proud of the way they're playing.
We'll go to open questions for the coach and the student athletes over here.
Coach, can you talk to me a little bit? Obviously we got Jack who beat every home run, but Jace Lee kind of goes on the I feel like a little bit. Today, 2 doubles and a home run. What's his breakout season been like, and where you see his progression possibly going further into his junior year?
Yeah, Monty, I'm a fan of him, right? I think he's played every inning of the year for us so far. He's made every start out and right, and just continues to grow and get better. Continues to play the game with great energy, continues to be the guy in the clubhouse that you want to stand next to. He's a fabulous player and maybe doesn't get all of the headlines that maybe some of the other guys get, but certainly deserving. And what a game. He had an unbelievable game at Pittsburgh on Sunday, and he's just continuing it on. He works so hard. We cherish him for sure.
You mentioned Dylan Passo's at bat. That was the difference.
Yeah.
It's challenging to be in the ACC stack 4 right at the bottom of your lineup. Can you talk about that, and then also what Passo's doing?
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to do that challenge. We just, but if I look, I'm pretty sure he went 3 straight strikeouts, right, for his first 3 at bats, and then comes up in that big situation. Anybody would be shaking in confidence there, and he was able to get that done with 2 strikes. So to all those 4 freshmen at the bottom of the lineup, they're learning while on fire, and they continue to impress me. And they're not all going to show up on the same day, but usually there's 1 or 2 of them in the middle of something when we win.
Jack, you look strong coming into the 7th inning there, and I was just wondering, you had great command, 8 Ks, only 1 walk, but did you feel pretty strong the moment you came out? Just putting you on the spot there.
Yeah, we had talked about it in dugout. Obviously, that 6th inning kind of became longer with those longer at-bats. So, we're in the heat, not really used to it in South Bend. So we kind of talked about if I feel confident going out there to get Gerald, and I did. So, he trusted me in that, and the coaching staff trusted me. So I felt pretty strong, but I knew that if I had to keep going, it might have gotten a little shaky there at the end.
Jack, I wanted to ask you, because obviously, fastball, mid-90s, but the field spin was really on display tonight. How are you able to keep, executing as well as, keeping Clemson hitters befuddled throughout the whole outing with that kind of slider?
Yeah, we kind of noticed there in the 3rd that they started jumping the fastball. They were kind of waiting for it. So we kind of developed a plan, and the slider has been feeling good all year. So obviously one of my favorite pitches to throw. So we talked about, getting the slider in zone and making sure that they can force contact on that. And then the cutter was really the big piece tonight for me. Threw it a lot more today than I did against Pitt. Shot a really good feel for it today, and I was kind of just letting it all on the table. Didn't want to regret anything, so that's where it was.
Jack, obviously we hope that there's going to be more starts, but this could be the last one. Can you talk a little bit about your career and had so many eyes here at Notre Dame over 3 years, and 3 years being starter, what it's meant to be a part of the staff. And Coach said that we can talk a little bit about what it's been like coaching for 3 years.
We'll start with the student athlete.
Yeah, please.
Obviously, playing at Notre Dame special. The school is special. The baseball program is special. So there's a lot that goes into it. Luckily enough, my freshman year, I got trusted into a starting position on Sunday, and then moved my way to Saturday. And then we had talks of, you're going to come back and try and be our Friday guy by your sophomore year. So worked my tail off to do that. Really thought that I had earned that spot. Me and Rory Fox from last year had worked really hard for it. And last year we were a great 1-2 combo. But coming into this year, it was established that you need to come back throwing harder, have better stuff. And that's what I worked on. And they had full trust in me to go home and work on that. And just being around these coaches for 3 years has meant a lot to me. They care about you as a person, not just a baseball player. Had some stuff happen in my life like everybody else, and they've been totally understanding. Have allowed me to go home for the summers and have trust in what I'm doing there. So it means a lot.
Coach?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking for one of him for 20 years from now. Over the next 3 weeks, we're gonna see everybody looking for something better. We're gonna see everybody looking for something easier, something new, something shinier. Everything will become about transactions. And what he did was he delayed his gratification. He knew if he put the work in, we laid out a plan in front of him. He knew, but the work had to be done by him. And he had to put the work in. He did it. And he did it one catch play at a time, one lift at a time, one sprint at a time. This wasn't something, he's not an overnight. We see this almost finished product right here. This is not an overnight success. This is a guy that fully trusted Notre Dame, fully trusted our staff, and fully trusted himself. And everybody talks about, I'm going to go bet on myself and then jump in, bet on myself and jump in. And really what they're doing is they're saying, I just want something easier and I want it right now. And in a world of microwave popcorn and in a world of wanting something easier right now, go be a Jack Riddell. That to all you young kids out there, go be a Jack Riddell and go earn it, go fight through the ups and the downs, and go work. And he is the model of what you want to be as a student athlete. And so I'm just so proud of him and the man he's going to become. He's going to graduate. You are all going to graduate. And I'm just he's going to pitch a long, long time in front of a lot of people, and he's going to have a Notre Dame degree on top of that. And so just thrilled for him and his family.
Time for one more. Go ahead.
Coach Stifler, what do you know about Virginia Tech?
Yeah, well, they're in Blacksburg. They're good. They've played a very difficult schedule, playing well at the right time, just took 2 out of 3 from Clemson. Stuff, again, we're going to see stuff on the mound in a dynamic lineup. John Sheff is as blue collar as they come, right? He's as blue collar as they come. Kurt Elvin's a former assistant of mine, so I know him well. They're going to play their tails off. They're going to play really, really hard. And we need to go back tonight and try to start putting a plan together and try to figure that out. But right now, I'm just going to celebrate him, get back and high five the boys one more time, and we'll get to work on them tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. See you tomorrow.
Thank you all for coming.
We got to keep them for.
Yeah, you might get back up.
Still winning. So.
Yeah,